campers, welcome back for another episode of Free and Budget Campsites Queensland. Before we get right into the show, just a quick reminder to turn your notifications on, and at the end of the video, give us a thumbs up. Right now we're at a place called Bluewater Park. It's around 30 to 35 kilometres north of Townsville. It's on your left hand side as you go up. You can't miss it. Now look, if you want to book this place, you need to actually go on the council website and pick your park. Of course, you've got to log on. You can actually go on there as a guest and just book your park. It is only a 48-hour stay within 1 week period. Now, the council shire only lets you stay in a couple of the parks a week. That's it. You can't bunny hop to each park. So you can only stay at this park for 2 days in a 1 week period. Then after that, you can come back and that. It's got toilets and everything else, which I'll show you throughout the show. It's got a playground there for your kids, and there's shaded areas, and there's other areas that if you need solar, plenty of places to park. Look, I'm not going to talk about it too much. Let's get in the park and have a look at it. Heads up, when you come here, dirt track on the way in here. Look, the road is fantastic on the way here. Inside, it's all dirt. It's a bit of a dust bowl, not dust bowl, but it's, you got grass around of course, but all the tracks in here are all dirt.
Sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. The number you
Righto, phone reception. Look, it's not too bad out here. At the moment I'm getting 2 bars to 3 bars 4G. So I have done a speed test here, and inside my van I was getting between 10 to 15 download and 10 to 15 upload. It's basically the same around here. Look, you're not going to get really good reception for download speeds. All right, that's the phone reception. Let's get back to the park and see what else it's got. Just a bit of a heads up, there is a bike track on the other side that you can actually walk down and around the creek area. Look, to get across the highway, it's pretty dangerous, and there's a big white pipe there you have to actually climb, but there's a bit of a ramp here, and there's some steps on the back if you want to take the steps. It's totally up to you. But if you walk over them, down to the creek, you come to the bridge, you can actually walk under the bridge and go down to another bridge which goes across the river itself. Now, to get to the phone box, you need to go under the bridge across to the other side. Now, there's a real estate over there, it's called Bluewater Real Estate. That's where the actual Telstra box is, and it's also got a post box if you want to mail anything. It's in a pretty secluded area, so let's get down there and have a quick little look now. Rightos, how nice is this? The water is so clear here and so appetizing to go for a swim. Heads up, don't. Still crocs up this part of the town. So look, I'd advise you to stay away from the water and not fish around this area here, because there is crocs around this area. There is a sign up further up back that I had a look at, and it does say this is in croc area. So just be careful, be very mindful when you're up this area. Look, there is a lot of bushwalks around here. I did get told you can actually go on. It is really nice here. No worries. I'm going back to the park for a coffee. Rightio, just letting you know there is a playground here for your kids to play on. It has everything. It has swings, it has slippery dippers, it has merry-go-rounds, it has a zip line, it has everything here for your kids to hurt themselves with. Rightio, the park, what is right next to the camping facilities. It holds a lot of stuff. It holds playgrounds, it also holds undercover picnic areas, it holds toilets, and also it holds water. Here's the fresh water here, and it's strung throughout the park. Thanks to the Rotary Club, back in 1965 they actually made this park and made it established. So thank you very much to the Rotary Park for doing it for the travellers. This park is a dog-friendly park. Look, it even provides a drinking bowl for your doggy. How cool is that? Look, so when you do bring your dog here, make sure it's on a leash. It's not an off-leash park. Of course, if you do let it off the leash, no one is going to find you. And if it does a poo, do the right thing, pick it up, put it in the bin. Now, I have noticed around here, these council don't supply doggy beds. I'm really confused now. The park is the Rotary Club, and in the actual campsite itself, it says donate all your bottles and all your tin cans to the Lions Club. Okay, bit of controversial here. Lions, Rotary Club, I don't know. Might be a fight coming up. Anyway, look, if you've got spare bottles, glasses and everything else, stick them in here so the money does come back into the park for the maintenance, the toilet and everything else. Rightio, this shaded camp area. Look, the one behind me is a perfect little camp area if you want to pop in there under shade. That's if you don't need solar, of course, because as you can tell behind me, it is really shaded by trees. So if you need solar, don't park in this one. Mate, you've got your own little table and chairs here. It is a massively long site. And there's little sites all along here, just like that. Let's have a look at some of the non-shaded sites. Let's get out of here in another shaded area. Look, there is quite a few shaded areas around here. This one behind me is great. Now look, if you really want a bit more solar, as you can see where the shadow is, you can actually get your van a little bit back and you get solar and your car will be under shade, which this one is one for a caravan and a car. No worries, let's keep going. The non-shaded camp areas where I'm parked. I never get shade, I love my solar. As I say to all my videos, solar is good. The campgrounds here are pretty level. Look, I got there, before I stopped my van, I got the level out, had a look, all level, man. I didn't have to level up my van at all. Now I'm looking around at most of these other caravans around here. There is no leveling required in this campsite at all. That's with the shaded ones and even the ones that are out in the open. Don't worry about leveling up. If you've got a caravan, of course, you've got to go the front and the back leveling. Of course, that's just the way to go. But with mine, I stop, I'm done. Rightio, the toilet facilities. Look, they're not too bad. They're clean. They've got hand sanitizer, if not hand wash. They've also got toilet paper, which is a bonus. But look, when you come to a popular campground, like I always say, bring your own poo paper. Look, if you don't, it's pretty embarrassing when you have to ring your wife up to bring poo paper over here. Now, the council does stock it a fair bit, as I can see at the moment. I did see the council come around here. They did go into the toilets. They did do a bit of work on it. So they do come every couple of days and restock it. But as we know, Murphy's Law, one day you're going to go there, there's no poo paper. Ooh. Anyway, out of 5, mate, they're going to rank at least a 3.5. They're pretty good. They're a decent toilet. Now, I don't know at night time if this place is lit up. Of course, the information's right here if it is. There you go. Anyway, that's the toilets. Let's keep going. It's come to the crappy part of the show again. Yeah, I know. I'll get a new joke soon. Anyway, the dump point. Look, it's a very strange dump point. I haven't seen one like this before. You've got your grey water tank on one side and you've got the cassette on the other side. Now, they do actually have water here. But the water, like I said before, most of the water when you get to sites like this, it is not potable. Don't use it to fill your tanks up. Yes, I'm having a look at it now and there's no actual meter on it. It's a bit of a heads up. When you do see a meter on it, it's normally town water. I didn't say that, by the way. I got told by the council. Anyway, look, if you want to dump your cassette here, you lift it up, you put it in. Same with these ones. Now, I don't know with these ones. Yep, it's got no grate over top, so your pipes can go straight down there. Now, I'm looking at the site here. Now, if you're going to park pretty close to here, you're going to get a bit of unlevel ground. You'd have to stay on the outside, so your pipe has to be at least 2 meters long. I'll just walk it out. At least 2 meters long to get it in there. So make sure you've got a decent sized pipe if you want to empty your grey water and your black water in this one. But you can fit heaps of RVs in here. It is a massive site and it's a drive-through. You just drive through, park, done. Now it does say here maximum park in 5 minutes, give and take, you know. How long does it take to do a poo these days? But anyway, look, you come here, dump your stuff, wash your tank out and everything else, and then take off. Now I will show you up the top there is a big turnaround circle, so if you've got a big bus, a big RV with a trailer, there's plenty of room to turn around. The turnaround area, here it is here. It's a really decent sized turnaround area, so everyone with a big rig, mate, I can even turn a semi in here, so even still, if you've got a big rig, plenty of places to turn around. Alrighty, clampers, good morning. Look, I did spend a night at the Bluewater, and despite being right next to the highway, you hear next to nothing while you're here. So there's a bit of a heads up for you. Talk to you soon. Rightio, I hope you liked the video. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, preferably thumbs up. Look, if you haven't done it already, turn your notifications on so you get the free and budget campsites as they come to air. And if you haven't done it already, hit that little red button down there. It says subscribe, guys. No worries, have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.